This is the only time I have ever actually seen a demon move and happen. And what the demon did was he drew the crucifix, which Paul Bagley had on his shelf. He threw it at the pastor. And of course he was very shook up. And a lot of people are watching this video because it is extremely unusual and it is somewhat frightening to see the power of the devil. And it's also very interesting because it shows how a demon hates a crucifix. The crucifix had tremendous power against the devil. And I want to show you where in the Old Testament a crucifix is prefigured. In this instance, I believe Pastor Paul Bagley actually invited the demon into his home, inadvertently, of course, and that's why it was so frightening to him. Now let's look and see in the Old Testament where a crucifix is prefigured in Numbers chapter 21, verse 7. Therefore the people came to Moses and said, "We have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord and against you. Pray to the Lord that he will take away the serpents from us." And Moses prayed for the people. Verse number 8. And the Lord said to Moses, "Make a fiery serpent and set it on a pole. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he looks on it, shall live." And verse number 9. And Moses made a serpent of brass. Now remember, even though this is a graven image, it is not an idol. You need to learn the difference. And put it on a pole, and it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. Now, of course, the serpent represents Satan. Being bitten represents being overtaken by sin. And of course, when you look upon the pole, which is a prefigure of the crucifix, with the snakes wrapped around it, then you were saved from your sin. And really, the same thing happens today. We look upon a crucifix to remind us of Jesus' crucifixion, as Paul Bagley himself described in a later video when he talked about this attack by a demon. Now, if you go to Pastor Bagley's video and read some of the comments, you will discover that an awful lot of people don't understand the difference between an idol and a sacrifice, such as a crucifix, which is an image of Christ crucified. Remember, Paul said that he preaches Christ crucified, and the power of the crucifix is negated by the demon. Now in these end times, the crucifix shows it is a powerful weapon when it's being hacked all over the world. Please don't listen to people like Madonna, Lady Gaga, or the movie The Exorcist, who make the crucifix out to be some kind of phallic symbol, for example. If the crucifix were a phallic symbol, I guarantee you, they would put a crossbeam on the Washington Monument. Satan also likes to pervert the power of the crucifix. For example, a swastika is a twisted or bent cross. The so-called peace symbol, or crow's foot, is also a twisted cross. Just this past year, the European Union decided to ban crucifixes from all classrooms. Just as in America, we have taken God out of the classroom. In Europe, they are taking crucifixes out of the classroom. Please don't taunt the devil. Don't try to double dare dog the demon. That is not possible. It's very dangerous. Instead, put a crucifix in your home. I have many crucifixes in my own home, and I have one on each of my exterior doors. They will protect your house from demons.